Come on up. Say hello. You are part of this put together. Come tell everybody, hey, hello. Your organization has been floated all around social media, so they need to see your face.
Hi, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming out. My name is Patrice Jones, and I am the Executive Director of By Any Means 104 and founder of Southside Community Garden. I'm so happy to have you guys all here so we can discuss this very important topic of our judicial system in Tarrant County. Thank you to Lisa Pamphlet for allowing our organization to be a part of this, and Crystal. So I'm just honored to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you, and to hear from our lovely board member, Judge.
Thank you for so much. And Sister Craddock ran to the back. I knew what that was about, but it's all good. We're gonna give her an opportunity to say something real shortly. And now let's get into the program. So hopefully, like when you go to church, you have your Bible and your notes, your notepad and your pen, because you're going to receive a lot of great information that we wanted you to take with you. And not only just take it with you, sometimes I can be a bad participant in Sunday sermon because I write it down and then I put it in my Bible and then I'm not going to see it till next Sunday. We don't want y'all to do that, okay? We need y'all to take notes and then be proactive with that information. That means share it amongst your network so that we can do better in our elections. I'm going to give you some information that may be appalling to many of you. African Americans make up about 18 to 19% of Tarrant County's population. I thought it was more. Out of over 3,200 judges in Texas, fewer than 100 are African American. I'm gonna give you a timeline. In 1983, Attorney Louis Stearns was appointed as judge of Criminal District Court number 2, 1983, making him the first Black district judge in Tarrant County. Later on that same year, the governor at that time appointed Attorney L. Clifford Davis as judge of the same district court, who, as we speak, is walking in right now. He just celebrated his 100th birthday. I think he deserves a standing ovation. And as he's taking his seat, let me just say this. Judge Davis could be doing one of 100 other things right now, right? Enjoying his long and impactful life. But Judge Davis is here right now. That should mean a lot to everybody in this room and everybody that has tuned in. He understands the importance of making sure that we continue with African American representation in our courts. Thank you so much, Judge Davis, for being here tonight. And Bobby, thank you so much. And so as I was saying, in 1983, Judge Davis was appointed to the same court after Judge Louis Stearns was appointed to criminal court number 2. Judge Davis was then confirmed by the Senate in 1984, becoming the first Black judge elected after he ran for office in 1984. Y'all, we're talking about now in 2024, our history back from 1984. In 1982, the Honorable Auntie, Judge Mary Ellen Hicks, was appointed to the 231st District Court by the then serving Governor Mark White. She served as our family court judge for 10 years. In 1994, she was then called by the Governor Ann Richards to the Second Court of Appeals, and she stayed on that bench until 1996. Moved on to Judge Alvin, appointed to the bench in Tarrant County's Court 95, bringing us to only African American Tarrant County for criminal court. On April 1st, 2025, unless we do something different, we will not have an African American judge in our criminal court in Tarrant County. I don't know if that saddens you. That's the reality. That's the reality of Tarrant County. Unfortunately, in the history, I did not, and that was my mistake. Mamie Bush also was elected as a county judge, and I believe that was in 1990.
94, 27.
Okay, so my counting has been wrong. I think I said 6. It's 7. Y'all don't be appalled because that wasn't a big jump. It's been 7 African American judges in Tarrant County's history over the last 30 years.
And you'll all agree with me, but that's quite bad. And now my math, I didn't come in here expecting to do math, but when she said there were 3,200 judges in the state of Texas, of which less than or equal to 100 African American, just doing quick math, I came up with about 3%. And we represent more than 3% of the population in Texas. So the question really comes, does representation matter? And not just history, but science has shown us that representation matters. You view yourself, how you communicate circumstances, your culture cannot be articulated by anyone better than you. And so a lot of times as a practicing criminal defense attorney, when you're trying to explain something to a juror, I'll tell my clients, can't nobody downtown out-hood me, because that's where I was raised, that's where I still live. So if you come with a case that's hot mess, they won't be able to articulate it. I will. There may be a reason culturally why that person felt threatened in that moment. There may be the reason that someone who can identify with that may have to explain. So we're here tonight. We're very honored to have a very special person who has been one of my mentors. I've been watching him from near and far. In August. Okay, well, we came in a month too late, but we were very proud that Fort Worth had our own high school who has been practicing for a long